What kind of relationship actually exists between BTS's V and Jungkook? So fans around the world are curious and moved. Why does V always seem so considerate of Jungkook, as if he were a brother who didn't want his sister to get hurt in the slightest? Is this just a friendship between BTS members, or is there a deep story behind the two stars' strong bond? Amid the spotlight of global popularity, how do V and Jungkook keep their relationship close, even in the hectic schedules and harsh pressures of the Korean entertainment industry? The answer was not only curious, but also touched the hearts of fans. Since BTS's debut in 2013, the relationship between V, Kim Taehyung, and Jungkook has been one of the most exciting aspects in the eyes of ARMY, as BTS fans are called. As the youngest member, or often called Maknae, Jungkook often gets special attention from his older members, including V, who is known to have a warm and protective personality. However, when compared to the others, V seems to have a deeper emotional connection with Jungkook. They are not just groupmates, but already like siblings who protect and complement each other. Anyone who follows BTS can't forget the sweet moments between V and Jungkook. From the grand stage to everyday life behind the scenes, V always makes sure that Jungkook feels comfortable and safe. Even in interviews, V often praised Jungkook, calling him a talented and valuable little brother. On the contrary, Jungkook never hesitated to express his affection for V, calling him a role model and a big brother who is always present when he is needed. However, what makes this bond so special? The answer lies in the way they understand each other. V and Jungkook both started their careers at a very young age, away from their families, and had to face enormous pressure as trainees in the competitive K-pop industry. Together for more than a decade, they have formed a relationship that is not easily shaken. V became a figure who often gave wise advice to Jungkook, while Jungkook became a loyal listener who always appreciated V's presence. The iconic moments between them are proof of the strength of the bond. One of them was when V quickly responded to Jungkook, who seemed uncomfortable on stage. During a concert, Jungkook looked tired and lost focus, but V immediately approached him, clasped his hands, and gave a warm smile that seemed to say, "I'm here, you're not alone." This reaction left the fans in tears, realizing how sincere V's concern for his little brother was. Even in everyday life, V often shows his concern through meaningful little things. In a live broadcast on V Live, V told how he often makes sure Jungkook eats regularly and takes care of his health. He is young and very busy. Sometimes he forgets to eat because he is focused on his work, so I have to remind him, V said with a chuckle. Moments like this prove that behind the majestic image of a K-pop star, there is a simple but sincere relationship that is so touching. Not only that, on various occasions, V has also become a figure who supports Jungkook's dreams and creativity. When Jungkook releases a solo project or a song of his own creation, V is always one of the first to provide full support. In fact, when Jungkook feels insecure or doubtful about his work, V is the one who always assures him that he has extraordinary talent. "You're better than you think," V once said in an interview. When asked what he thought of Jungkook's work, on the contrary, Jungkook also has an important role in V's life. As a singer with a personality that is sometimes introverted, V often feels lonely in the midst of the hustle and bustle of popularity. However, Jungkook's presence is often a consolation to him. In one of BTS's documentaries, V honestly admitted that Jungkook is the one who always makes him smile on hard days. "She's like a little light that always makes me feel better," V said, and oh wonder their relationship is an inspiration to many. For BTS fans, V and Jungkook are a vivid example of a sincere, loving, and irreplaceable friendship. They not only support each other as members of the group, but also as a family. In a world of entertainment that is often full of competition and falsehood, their bond is a reminder that honesty and sincerity still exist. As time goes by, V and Jungkook continue to show that their relationship is getting stronger. Even when BTS decided to focus on individual projects during the conscription period, fans were confident that this bond would be maintained. V and Jungkook have proven that distance is no barrier to a relationship based on love and respect. Now, the The army around the world can only look forward to other sweet moments between these two stars. Both on the grand stage and behind the scenes, V and Jungkook will always be brothers who protect, inspire, and give strength to each other. Their relationship is proof that behind the glitter of the K-pop world, there is a story of sincere and meaningful friendship. And the future. What other surprises will V and Jungkook give fans? One thing is certain, their bond will continue to be an irreplaceable symbol of brotherhood. For ARMY, V and Jungkook are not just two BTS members, but two brothers who bring happiness and inspiration to the world. In every opportunity, V and Jungkook always manage to create unforgettable moments that become hot topics among fans. Even when they appear in shows or live broadcasts with other BTS members, their closeness is so obvious. From just sharing small jokes to heartwarming, serious moments, the relationship between V and Jungkook seems to be the main highlight that is never boring. One of the most memorable moments was when BTS attended Bon Voyage, a reality show documenting their vacation trips to various beautiful destinations. In one of the episodes, V gently advises Jungkook not to worry too much about things and to enjoy life as it is. The advice was conveyed with sincerity, making fans touched to see how V always tries to be a caring and supportive brother. Jungkook's shy but grateful reaction shows how much he appreciates the attention from the figure he considers to be his older brother. Not only in serious moments, their familiarity is also often shown through funny and spontaneous behavior. In BTS's broadcast run, V and Jungkook are often seen teasing each other in their typical ways, ranging from joking to doing silly actions that make the other BTS members laugh out loud. Although sometimes it looks like two little children playing, this togetherness is precisely another proof of how natural their relationship is. Behind the joke, there is such a deep sense of mutual trust and comfort. Not infrequently, V also appears as a protective figure for Jungkook in more serious situations. When BTS attends prestigious award shows or performs in front of thousands of spectators, V is often seen keeping Jungkook confident and calm. At one of the Love Yourself concerts, when Jungkook suffered a minor injury and appeared to be in pain, it was V who first approached him, making sure that he was fine. Small gestures like this are a sign of how much V considers Jungkook to be more than just a colleague. On the other hand, Jungkook also has his own way of showing affection to V. A shy but caring figure, Jungkook often gives V honest compliments in public. In an interview, Jungkook once said that V is a very valuable person in his life. This statement instantly touched fans because behind such simple words lies sincere respect and love. Even when V is feeling down or overwhelmed by stress, Jungkook is always present as a loyal listener, providing relief for V. V and Jungkook's long journey with BTS was also colored by the various challenges they managed to overcome together. When BTS faced difficult times early in their careers, V and Jungkook supported each other to stay afloat and fight for their dreams. Jungkook, who was a teenager at the time, relied on V as a big brother figure to encourage him. On the other hand, V also learned a lot from the passion and hard work of Jungkook, who is often referred to as the Golden Magne because of his extraordinary talent. This bond is getting stronger along with BTS's success in the global arena. The sincerity of their relationship is clearly visible not only in front of the cameras, but also behind the scenes. In BTS documentaries such as Break the Silence, fans can see intimate moments when V and Jungkook give each other emotional support. When one of them has difficulty, the other is always present to give strength. This shows that even though their lives are surrounded by the public spotlight, they still have a private space where they can be each other's home.